If you're like me, you probably are in school, have a job, have a boyfriend, have family you want to keep up with, have friends you want to keep up with, have hobbies you want to do, side gigs you want to do. You want to do your makeup, you want to do your hair, you want to do everything, shower, you want to make your apartment look better, you need to clean everything. If you're also like me, you're probably stressed about the fact that you have to do all those things. Right now, as I'm filming, I have 2 finals due that I have to do tonight. If you're new here, I'm Sedona, and if you're just joining us, I'm doing a video every single day of October in an effort to prove discipline to myself and get some consistency, because we could all use some consistency. Today we're talking about just that. We're talking about how to have time to fit everything in when you have no time. So I have my notes as usual, and I just thought I would kind of give you a little quick taste of advice today. I'm not going to do a full deep dive into this topic, but I'm going to give you concise points, quick how-to, so you can stop watching and go do whatever you're needing to do. So let's just jump right in. Tip number 1. There's a bonus number 6, by the way, so stick around till the end, okay? Number 1 is a simple thing. I am a big believer in small changes make big differences. So number 1 has to do with, might be a new thing for you, might be an existing thing for you, but you need to implement taking some type of supplements / healthy habit, preferably in the morning. Makes me feel like I'm on the right track for my diet for the whole day. So a couple things I do is, if I have orange juice, I'll put a scoop of creatine in my orange juice, shake it up and chug it. Lovely. And then I just have like a little immunity gummy that I take. If you don't believe in like herbal medicine, that's fine. You can literally just look at it as a placebo. Sometimes it's about how the habit makes you feel rather than the actual results, you know. Another good one, this is not supplements, is an ice roller. Just do a little ice roller. Mine's in the freezer right now, and if I'm like feeling disgusting in the morning, I'll just put it on my face and it's really nice. It's just about those little things that make you feel more put together. And you might think it's counterintuitive to add more stuff when you're trying to fit in everything else, but it all ties back to how you feel throughout the day. Tip number 2, people refer to it as habit stacking, but I'm gonna call it task stacking. Yes. Try and do multiple things that are beneficial at the same time. You can do this by prioritizing the things you have to do, or you can do one thing you have to do while doing something that's gonna make you feel good. Example, face mask while you take your exam / study. I did a whole video on studying and how to lock in for the rest of the fall semester as it gets more and more challenging as the holidays come. Go check that out if you would like. But yeah, I kind of try and do multiple things at a time. Another example would be, the go-to for this is like, oh, listen to a podcast in the car when you're driving to work. I like to take it a step further and literally listen to my textbook for my biology class while I'm driving to work or while I'm driving to school. You just want to try and use the little moments you have throughout the day that you would maybe be like, okay, I can sit on the couch and scroll for 10 minutes. You kind of want to tweak those a little bit, shift them towards like something productive so it takes a little bit off your plate throughout the day. While I'm at work, for example, while I'm trapped at my job and I can't get any work done or listen to anything or do anything, I just sit there and I think of YouTube ideas. I try and like use that as a time to brainstorm anything I've been thinking about. Anything I'm like, oh, I'll think about that later. If I have a stressor, I'll try and think about it and be like, what can I do to make this better? And since I have all that time and I can't really cut it short with work or like multitask that much because I'm working, I'll just go within my own head and just start thinking. Is that crazy? Is this dumb advice? Number 3 is one that you're gonna hate, but wake up early. Sorry. But wake up early, literally that is time right there. I know you need your sleep. I need my sleep too, but you kind of get used to it. And I'm talking about a specific period of time when you are trying to focus very hard on everything in your life. Not your whole life. I am not trying to give you a heart attack at 55 from stress, okay? Like me, I'm doing these vlogs for a month. So this is kind of a temporary thing. So I've been just trying to wake up a little earlier and adding an hour or 2 to my day. Even if I spend that first hour like just waking up in a calm way. Again, you have to tie in self-care and productivity, or else you're just gonna feel like you're being worked to the bone and you're like stressed and you've completely discounted everything about your personal health and like well-being. So even if you wake up early just to do a little 5-minute meditation, a little 10-minute journaling session, make yourself a nice tea or coffee, that is still gonna add so much value to your day. Make it feel like you're not just being worked to the bone. I hate to say it, like, again, this is kind of a little crazy, but sometimes first thing in the morning when I wake up, I go right on my computer and do like 30 minutes of work. The most I'll do is make myself a coffee, but like no food, no nothing, just pink, pink, pink. And then it's like it didn't even happen. It's like I got something done before my day actually started, like started for real in my head. I don't know, works for me. That's what I like to do. You can probably find your own different version of that, maybe if it's at night. Number 4, you should implement brain dumps. If you are a little neurotic like myself, that's a strong word, but if you're just a little crazy, a little like obsessive and like, kind of, and you have so many thoughts going in your head and you feel like you have so much stuff to do and it's overwhelming, you're getting stressed, just get a notebook and write it all down. Make a sloppy list. Doesn't have to be cute, doesn't have to be cohesive in one category. Just do a complete brain dump. Like, I have to take the dog for a walk, I have to grocery shop, I'm stressed, make bed, outfit. Just get it all out on paper. And you don't actually have to check them off, because sometimes that could be a stressor, is if you don't get everything checked off. But just write it down and be like, okay, I know I can get a significant chunk done at least, and that is something. At least I'm not going to just sit in bed all day and do absolutely nothing. I have so many lists around my house, and my Pinterest board is another kind of subset of this. If I do feel the need to scroll, if I'm literally like not in a place where I can really do anything except go on my phone, which low-key you could always avoid by doing the thinking thing. But if I need a little phone time, you know, I'm still a 20-year-old girl, I try and go on Pinterest and like save stuff that feels productive. Might be a way of just me feeling better about it, but like, you know, outfit ideas or meal prep ideas or journal prompts or inspiration for like a mood board I want to make. So it kind of feels like I'm working towards something and not just aimlessly scrolling, but also not like diving into a scientific article. So write stuff down, do a little brain dump. Again, the Notes app is fine, but I love physical paper. A cute little pen set brings me so much joy. Hate to say it, a sticky note with a little animal on it, yeah. Okay, number 5, last one, and then we also have a secret bonus one. Number 5 is let go of perfection. I'm talking about all this stuff like it's kind of a regimen, and it is to a certain extent, but again, it's all about balance. You need to work to find a balance of discipline, but not to the point where you're pushing yourself. But you need to learn how to know when you can push yourself a little bit more. You know what you're capable of. You're not gonna die, okay? We can experience a tiny bit of stress, because then we're gonna grow from that stress and learn how to do hard things. So we need to put a tiny bit of pressure on yourself, but not to the point where you're gonna crumble mentally, okay? Take it slow. Doesn't matter how you get there. Let go of the perfection that you need to check off everything on that list, or that you have to get everything done in the first place, or that you have to have your hair look perfect and your outfit look perfect. Start with one thing at a time and build up more, and make it like a game. You have to make it fun. You have to make it a game, a self-betterment game. I said in my last video, and I'll say it again, you need to work hard now so that you can reap the rewards later. Oh, look who's joining us finally. I wish he was sitting here the whole video. That would have been so cute. I came up with this thing a couple weeks ago. It could have been from somewhere else, but I'm gonna pretend I made it up in my own head. But you have to try and do things every day for 3 different people. Your current self, your 6-year-old self, and your 60-year-old self. Wait, no, I said 16, 6, and 60. Is that a good number? I think it's better to do like 80, 20, 10. Maybe 80-20-10. That's a good little, that kind of rolls off the tongue a little better. But yeah, you have to bring the joy. You have to bring the joy for your childhood self. You have to bring the emotion and the passion from your 20-year-old self, 16, I don't know, whatever, younger age, young adult age. And you have to bring the healthy habits for your 80-year-old self, 60-year-old self, so that you can thank yourself for putting in the work and for improving your life. Because it's exponential, you guys. You'll just keep going up, okay? I promise. And my last secret little tip, I kind of already hinted towards it, so it's not that out of the park, but number 6 is to just slow down. Like I said, appreciate the small things. Take time to notice the details around you. Take time to take a deep breath and feel your internal self. Does that make sense? Take time to reflect and observe your emotions. Do not rush through life just because you're late to get somewhere. Learn to accept that some things are not gonna get done in the perfect way you want them to, but you can do the best you can. No one's stopping you from doing the best you can. The physical limits of like literally the time passing, like the 24 hours in a day, the 16 hours you're awake, might inhibit you, but you can still do your best during that time. And at least go to bed at night and be like, okay, I did something. I did a significant amount. Or if you didn't do anything, you at least went into your mind and tweaked your mindset or showed some growth in any area that you can congratulate yourself for. Thanks for joining me on this fast little bite-size advice video. I hope you enjoyed it. Go check out my last video if you're interested in topics like this, especially if you're a college student. Ask me questions below and I will totally make a video answering them. Like it says on my channel, I don't know all the answers in life, but I know what works for me, and I really enjoy looking from a wider lens and just trying to appreciate what we have, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love reading the comments, and thank you for the likes. I get very excited. Thank you for the subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.